All right, y'all. So, the migrant crisis is here and it's in full effect. I remember in a previous episode, I was like, well, shoot, I'm happy the migrants ain't here. Well, they are. They're here. In this episode right here, we're going to talk about just that, the migrants. And that's what they call them, the migrants, but they are literally illegal aliens. They are here, unfortunately. And how do y'all feel about that as far as everything that's happening around us and the potential outcomes to what can happen in the future? We're going to dive deep into this situation right here. And I'm bringing this forth because this is something that we need to be paying attention to. It can and it will affect us. If it's not affecting us right now, it will definitely affect you, your children in the long run. And if you want to protect America, you need to do the right thing, and we'll discuss that later on down the line. Let's get into it right now. We are going to discuss Michigan. It says Michigan to provide $500 monthly housing assistance to refugees and homeowners who house them. Just that offhand is just like a slap in the face. Okay, so it says Michigan to provide $500 monthly housing assistance to refugees and homeowners. The issue with this is, I was talking about what happened in New York as far as the illegal immigrants that came through the border, and they are being pushed in every aspect to all of the Democratic states, right? They are in Michigan, but we're going to talk about what happened in New York. A quick briefing, right? They went to New York and they have housing while actual Americans are on the streets starving with no shelter. What happened to fix home first before you go outside of the home? Why aren't you fixing home first? But so anyways, let's talk about their housing situation. They were put into hotels, right? And each hotel room, I want to say they were getting about $2,000 per month per hotel room. So knowing that we're looking at this and it says $500 for the homeowners. Wow, $500 for the home. That's a slap in the face. That's not even gonna pay 2 utilities. The electric is through the roof, and then DTE talking about they want to increase it again. They just did an increase 6 months ago, but all of a sudden, just because all of these electric vehicles and the power grid, this, that, and the third, we want to increase the rate. So understand this: when all of the gas is gone and we are running off of just straight electric, they're going to be able to control that electric however they feel. So if you look at your bill right now and it's already high as hell, $200, $300, $400 a month, just wait. 10 years from now, it's going to be about $1,000 a month. So, hey, kudos to you and whoever you voted for. $500. Total slap in the face to any of the homeowners that actually agrees to this. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because you should not agree to it. The reason being is because, for one, when you let people into your house, you do a thorough background check to make sure that they align with everything set forth as far as them living in your home. Well, when you let these illegal immigrants live in your home, you don't know where they came from. You don't know their background whatsoever. Then on top of that, okay, the government's going to give you $500 to house them. Wow, $500? I'm so desperate. I can't find somebody to rent out my house for $1,000 a month. So I'm going to let a migrant live in my house for $500 a month. Wow, with inflation so high, even in the most messed up condition house in the city, you can get at least $800, $900 per month. These houses right now in the city are going for like $1,200, $1,300, $1,500 a month. It was just a couple posts that I saw that was saying like, hey, if you haven't seen my previous video on the illegal aliens, you need to watch it, because what I said before, Everything is happening now. They let over some illegal immigrants. These were ex-cons. They let them up in here, not even knowing who they was. Yeah, I want to say like a female in New York ended up passing away due to illegal immigrant or something like that. So I'm not going to say all of them are violent, but some of these people are violent. And not only that, they are forming gangs and they moving with that same mentality. And when I say third world country mentality, that's exactly what it is. So a third world country coming up in here with that same attitude, I'm going to take. So not only is they taking from our pockets because we the taxpayers, they taking from the community. Physically, they breaking into stores, they stealing phones out of people's hands, they doing this, that, and the third, and y'all saying, oh man, it's a-okay. And this is why we need to band together as Americans. Tyson Foods, they laid off 1,500 people, and then they had the audacity to turn around and say they only gonna hire migrants. Make that make sense. They're doing it tactically, right? They bringing them up here in the wrong manner. Jobs are laying off. Then next thing you know, they're going to be hiring again. But they're not going to be hiring you and your people. No, they're going to go straight to the migrants. You know why? Because, hey, I'm paying you $20 an hour. I can pay this migrant minimum wage and he going to be super happy. You know why? Because he already getting government assistance. He already has housing. He's good to go. He ain't got to pay no utilities. Knowing that we had our foot in the game, knowing that we made this sacrifice since we was born, knowing that we put in this hard work and our money is going right into the illegal immigrants' pockets. How do y'all feel about that? Let me read this. The Michigan Department of Labor and Economics Opportunity is offering a housing program called the Newcomer Rental Subsidy, which provides eligible refugees and newcomers in the state with financial assistance for housing. Sounds good, doesn't it? The program offers $500 per month or $6,000 over a 12-month period based on immigration status and household income. This initiative aims to address housing challenges faced by refugees and other newcomers, thereby supporting their social integration into Michigan. You may be like, yeah, it's okay for the migrants to be here. You know, we need them here. You know, if they're living somewhere where they don't want to be at, then gosh darn it, they should come to America. Yeah, you know, you're right. I think that they should come to America. And I don't have a problem with people coming to America. The issue is I want people to come to America the right way, because I can't just up and go to wherever I want to and just be like, I'm gone. And then get assistance by their government and housing and food and it. No. That's not how it works. So it's 2024, and I remember when people was like, oh man, you know, Trump is out of office, X, Y, and Z, man, I'm happy he gone. You know, like people, y'all was dancing in the streets when Biden won. And you know what? Soon as he won, the floodgates open for the illegal aliens to come on up, and he turned his back on the black community. The Democrats been doing it for 60, 70 years. So my question to y'all, and this may not get the play that it should get, because a lot of us don't want to talk about where we're at. How can we improve on our situation? Why are we still voting the way we are voting and we are getting the same result, which is nothing? If we do something the first time, shame on them. If we do it the second time, shame on us. But we've been doing it for 60 something years. It's a lot of questions that you need to be asking yourself. It's a lot of questions that you need to be asking your parents. It's a lot of questions that need to be coming forth, because while we still stuck in the same position, I refuse to be stuck in that position. Whether y'all vote in a block or not, I'm going to elevate regardless. But at the end of the day, I want my people to be doing good. I want my people to be flourishing. It don't matter who's in office. The police been doing what they've been doing for years. The only difference between when Trump is in office is that they show it on TV all the time. It's a fear tactic. That's all it is. Because under Biden, it's the same exact thing. But you want to know one thing about it? Both sides They never did anything to fix it. Even though Biden says, hey, if you don't vote for me, you're not black. Boy, you better stop it. And he was like, you know what? I got to give a shout out to my black community because y'all made me president. Yeah, they made you president. Yeah, they did. And then what did you do? See, he turned his back right on y'all right after he became president and passed all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do this for that community. We're going to do that for that community. But the black people, we still looking like, hey, what's up? Are you going to help us? And you know what? We right here. He didn't even look at us. He just looking straight. Don't even look at us. But when it comes to election time, now they want to pop up. Now they want to fly in. Now they want to start doing their dances. Now they want to start back. They want that snowball to get bigger and bigger. Oh yeah, you know, Joe Biden just came here. You know what I'm saying? He just gave my mama, they just gave her something that she could just hang on her wall. Don't nobody want that. Oh, Joe Biden came in town and he came and visited our church. Yeah, whatever. The economy is worse than it's ever been. Inflation is higher than it's ever been. Who would have thought that we would be living in this type of life that we are living in right now? When I go to the grocery store, I'm like, dang, it's normal that you spending like crazy just for food. Debt is at an all-time high. People getting their cars repoed left and right. Well, why is it? I mean, listen, I'm not showing y'all this just to be showing y'all this. I'm not doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it because this is for educational purposes. Y'all need to understand what's going on. Do y'all research. Talk to y'all family. Ask them why they vote in the way that they do. Maybe you could be the one to change it. Because if we keep on going down the same rabbit hole, it's going to be all bad.